Welcome to the MADM Maintenance and Functional Testing Support video. This video is made to support periodic maintenance activities outlined in the MADM Operator's Manual and the MADM Service Manual. The functional tests outlined in this video should be performed every 12 months while the device is in use, prior to and post long-term storage, and following maintenance activities. System cleaning. The external body of MADM can be cleaned after each use and during routine maintenance using standard cleaning agents such as isopropyl alcohol or diluted chlorine compounds. Oxidizing agents should not be used for cleaning. To clean the device, simply wipe down the external surfaces. Functional testing introduction. The functional tests are designed to test each basic function of MADM and are intended to be completed with the MADM fully assembled. It is recommended that all these tests be completed following any service activities. Prior to beginning any maintenance activities, the MADM Service Support Kit should be purchased from Thornhill Medical. This kit contains certain items that assist or are required for various MADM maintenance procedures. Pressure leak test. For the pressure leak test, you will need an adjustable flow source, the power cable and adapter, patient sensor circuit adapters, a pressure leak test plug with tube, a pressure meter or a manometer, a flow meter, and patient tubing. Optionally, you may also use a ventilator analyzer such as the TSI Certifier Flow Analyzer for this test. To set up for the pressure leak test, connect a patient sensor circuit adapter to the 8 liter per minute port on the adjustable flow source. Connect one piece of patient tubing from the adjustable flow source to the flow meter, then connect a second piece of patient tubing from the flow meter to the inlet sensor on the right side of MADM. Connect the pressure leak test plug with tube to the MADM outlet port, then connect the pressure meter to the pressure leak test plug with tube. The MADM does not need to be powered on for the test. Begin by pressing and holding down the activation switch on the adjustable flow source. While holding down the switch, use the control dial to adjust the speed of the flow source. Adjust the speed until the pressure meter reads approximately 50 centimeters of water. Ensure that the flow, measured by the flow meter, is less than or equal to 0.5 liters per minute. Otherwise, there may be a leak in the system. If a ventilator analyzer is available, it can be placed in the test setup in place of the flow meter, and the pressure meter will no longer be required. Ensure that the stopcock on the pressure leak test plug with tube is closed before running the test. Then take the flow reading from the ventilator analyzer while also reading pressure. In the event that the flow reading is greater than 0.5 liters per minute, confirm that all components of the test setup are securely attached and not leaking. If the leak persists, confirm that the inlet sensor is installed completely on the device. Otherwise, refer to the MADM Service Manual or contact Thornhill Medical for support. Operational testing and battery charging. To check MADM's battery status, plug the MADM device into wall power and turn it on. To ensure that the battery status is okay, disconnect the power supply from the system and confirm that the battery is charged and the device stays powered. Plug the power supply back in. Follow the on-screen instructions to complete the startup tests. Once completed, use the dial to select a patient weight of greater than 60 kilograms or 132 pounds. Confirm the weight setting, then return the dial to the off position to continue to the main screen. To complete operational testing, you will need an adjustable flow source, the power cable and adapter, patient sensor circuit adapters, a flow meter, an external anesthetic gas analyzer, 4 pieces of patient tubing, at least 25 milliliters of liquid anesthetic, and a charcoal absorption filter. To set up for the operational test, connect one piece of patient tubing to the patient sensor circuit adapter connected to the adjustable flow source in either the 2 liter per minute port for low flow testing or the 8 liter per minute port for higher flow testing. Connect the other end of the patient tubing to the flow meter. Use a second piece of patient tubing to connect the flow meter to the inlet sensor on the right side of MADM. Connect a third piece of patient tubing from the outlet port on the left side of MADM to a patient sensor circuit adapter connected to the patient anesthetic sensor airway adapter assembly. Then connect the external anesthetic gas analyzer to the open end of the patient anesthetic sensor airway adapter. Use the fourth piece of patient tubing to connect the external anesthetic gas analyzer to the charcoal absorbent filter. At the start of every operational test, ensure that the MADM dial is turned to the off position. First, check the flow accuracy using the adjustable flow source. Press and hold the activation switch on the adjustable flow source and use the control dial to adjust the speed until the flow meter reads a flow of 1.5 to 2.5 liters per minute. Ensure that the minute ventilation indicated on the MADM main screen is within 10% of the value measured by the external flow meter. If the values differ by more than 10%, repeat the pressure leak test. Otherwise, refer to the MADM service manual or contact Thornhill Medical for support. After confirming flow accuracy, use the dial to set the target anesthetic level to the value indicated in the service manual. Continue providing flow with the adjustable flow source and wait for at least 1 minute. Compare what is indicated as the inspired anesthetic concentration on MADM with the reading on the external anesthetic gas analyzer. This test is completed for both isoflurane and sevoflurane, at low and high flows, and at low and high inspired set anesthetic concentrations. Carbon dioxide sensing accuracy. To test the accuracy of the carbon dioxide or CO2 sensing of the mouth sensor of the MADM device, first locate CO2 calibration gas, which should have a CO2 concentration between 0 and 10%. In this example, we will be using calibration gas with 9% CO2. Confirm the local barometric pressure. In this example, the local barometric pressure is 760 millimeters of mercury. Convert the CO2 concentration to millimeters of mercury by multiplying the percent concentration by the local barometric pressure. In this case, we've multiplied 0.09 by 760 millimeters of mercury, indicating that when we apply the calibration gas, MADM should display 68 millimeters of mercury, plus or minus a tolerance of 5 millimeters of mercury. When we apply the calibration gas, we see a value within the acceptable range. MADM battery base. To power the MADM device with the battery base and external battery, connect the battery base to the power receptacle on the rear of the MADM device. Take the external battery and place it inside the battery base, pressing until it's firmly seated, then rotate the latch to lock it into place. Monitor the indicator light on the battery base to confirm connection to MADM. To charge the external battery using the battery base, disconnect the battery base from the MADM device, then using the MADM power supply, connect the power supply to the back of the battery base, then plug the power supply into wall power. Monitor the indicator light on the battery base to confirm that the battery is charging.